know. Yeah, yeah. Girl, you got me restless. I got to know, don't keep me waiting. Said I love in motion, let's go. I can be yours. I don't know where we'll go from here. So let's feel how we wanna feel.
Hey. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you might be. How are you? Let's see who's in chat. How you doing, guys? Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Hope you've had a good week. The Claymore was in chat way earlier, I see. Saw a couple of people. I've been talking in chat a little bit while Aussie Arm Wrestler was finishing his stream. Muscle Bike, how you doing? White Wolf in the house. How are you, man? Good to see you. Kazazuri and Verbear, of course. How are you guys? Yes, live indeed. Oh wait, I see my sign is off. Let me turn that on. There we go. Now it's official, right? I'll be playing some arm wrestling footage in the background. Finally, the milestone has been reached. Yes, Muscle Bike. A member for 1 year, which is crazy, right? Crazy to think of. Thank you so much, Muscle Bike. You know how much I appreciate you. Loyal boy, says Kazazuri, yes. Loyal man. I've met Muscle Bike. Really nice guy. So yeah, what's on the docket for this stream? It's not going to be a long one, seeing as the fix is probably going to go live in 45 minutes. And I've heard some rumblings about an Engin stream happening also a little later tonight. So yeah, it's not going to be a really long stream, but I think we can make it a fun one either way. Hey, Ramona Binzer in chat. How you doing, Ramona? Good to see you. Dangerous Dan. How are you, man? Muscle Bike, again with the craziness, this time really early in the stream. Gifting 5 memberships to the Arm Historian channel. Yeah, that's crazy, my man. No need to do that. Again. You know you don't need to do that, right? I appreciate you though. Yeah, that means a lot. Muscle Bike has been a supporter from nearly day one here on the channel. So yeah, if you've got a free membership thanks to Muscle Bike, be sure to thank him. That's crazy, man. Thank you. I wish I had some better stuff planned for the stream now, because yeah, this is starting off with a bang. I can announce that I'm finally finishing up on an episode that I'm gonna put out. And then, as most of you know, there's a big one coming up soon about one Mr. Terzi. Yeah, that's gonna be quite a banger. Thanks again, Muscle Bike. Yeah, that means a lot. You're crazy, man. Seriously. So yeah, I figured we could go over some East versus West predictions. I know it's kind of a cliche by now, I guess. But yeah, that sounds like a good thing to do. Bear says a true AH follower. Yes, indeed he is. And not so much a follower as like a partner of the channel now, right? By this time. Hey, JC. That's a tough name to pronounce, man. Might just call you X or something. How you doing? Partner in crime, that's a good one, White Wolf. I like that. I like that a lot. It's funny because before, when I talked to people in chat, I couldn't really picture anyone. I just pictured your profile picture while I was talking to you, of course. But now that I've seen some people in real life, like one Phil Woody who's entering here in the chat. How you doing, Phil? It's funny because I pictured their real faces now. Hey, the Schmo, how you doing, man? Good to see you again. It says, Arm Historian, are you on Discord? Indeed I am. There should be a invite link to like the Arm Historian Discord on the channel. Like in the list of channel links on YouTube. Yeah, but I'm also, if you just want to send me a PM or something, you can find me on Discord too. I think if you search for Arm Historian, you should find me, right? I'm under that name. More like a co-conspirator than a partner, says Mr. Peanuts. Yeah, maybe Muscle Bike prefers to think of himself as that too. Muscle Bike, once again, thank you. Can't say it enough. That's way too generous. Hey, Atlantis, good to see you. A lot of regulars in the chat. I love this. It's great to talk to you guys about arm wrestling. The other day, while I was training, one of my training partners, who's also in chat right now, I think, asked me about like matches that had happened recently, or like big events that had happened. And other than Arm Gods, that was pretty recently, I couldn't really think of any other big matches or events that happened in the past, shall we say, 2 to 3 weeks. He went on a holiday for a couple of weeks, so yeah, that's why he asked. But I couldn't really answer him really, because I can't think of any. Maybe you guys can. James says, Travis Bajent, left arm goat, no rebuttal. Yeah, it's interesting, right? Because as you can see on the screen right now, in a poll I did for people that watch the channel, Denis Iplenkov was, yeah, the winner of that poll. But Travis Bajent, granted, was very close. Hey, Medieval Dead, how you doing, man? Jablonski. Yeah, he had a match, right? Pretty recently. Mr. Peanut, smoking and joking. That's not a bad way to live your life, right? But yeah, I don't know. Which other big matches happened? Raiden says, what the hell? Travis destroys any version of Dennis. It's interesting. We also did a... This has been quite a while ago that we did this, but we did like a sort of fantasy league thing during the live streams. Where we pitted people in their all-time prime against each other in one big double elimination tournament. And matches were decided by people in the chat voting on them. And I think those included Travis and Dennis, but I don't think we did a left-handed one. Maybe that's a good idea for a stream. Maybe I should set that up once again. That boy Jablonski is thick, says Kesazuri, but really I see a contender for top 5. Yeah, I know you're big on him, Kesazuri. I think for the left hand, I believe that's certainly true, right? Hey, TOS Move, another regular there. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. X says Levan was really good left-handed. He was winning WAF and Europeans almost every time since 2014 until he transitioned to super matches. Yeah, I go over that here in the video you're watching right now. If you prefer strength, that's like an important criteria for you when you're determining a greatest of all time, which is at the end of the day an arbitrary title, right? It's wholly subjective, right? So yeah, if that's like one of your main criteria, for determining the greatest of all time, power, raw power, then yeah, there's a good argument to be made for Levon being the greatest of all time, even left-handed, right? But if you've got another criteria or several ones, like longevity in the sport, number of titles, level of competition while competing, stuff like that, then yeah, it might be someone different, right? It probably would be. So yeah, I can definitely see an argument for saying why Levon is the greatest of all time, even left-handed. But yeah, I personally don't really subscribe to that. I think Raiden says Dennis is overrated as fuck. Okay, maybe. I don't think so, personally, but yeah. Dave Chafee is bigger than Dennis, says Raiden. At a certain point, that was true, yeah, probably. Hey, Reno, in the chat. Everyone say hi to our superstar here, Reno. How you doing, man? Good to see you. When's your next big match, Reno? I should know this, right? Yeah, make sure to thank Muscle Bike if you've received a membership. The really generous Muscle Bike there, handing out memberships like it's nothing. Last week he did the same. So yeah, I think we've hit a record number of members thanks to Muscle Bike. And of course all the other people who were generous enough to become a member all on their own. Raiden says Devin will be the GOAT after he beats Levon. Yeah, maybe. There's certainly more to be said for that argument if he does it right. I made an entire video on that on Devin's last year in arm wrestling and has he achieved GOAT status yet, or what needs to be done in order for him to achieve it. I don't know. Difficult to say. Like I said before, it depends on what you value most. Guys, I see we only have like 11 likes. I usually don't ask for likes, but yeah, if you can take a second to hit the like button, I think the stream will reach a couple more people maybe. And if not, that's okay too. YouTube is giving me an error that you guys might be experiencing some buffering. I hope not. Reno the Croatian tank, indeed. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball, says Mr. Peanut. Very true. Good reference there. White Wolf with the incredibly generous super chat. That's crazy, man. But this towards your next Arm Gods event. Ow, ow, ow. Yes, indeed, I will, White Wolf. Yeah. If they want to have me out there again, I'd be very happy to come over there. Even if they don't have to pay for it either. I'd be happy to make my own way over there. And Phil Woody with yeah, not quite sure what that is, Phil Woody. Is that like a super chat without a message? Either way, thank you so much. That's yeah, incredibly generous of you too. Phil Woody, another one of the people I got to meet at the last Arm Gods event. Really nice guy. Aussie Arm Wrestler in the chat. How you doing, Aussie? I caught your stream right before mine. Good job.
White Wolf donated $20 through Super Chat. Wolf, 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 put towards your next hashtag ArmGods event. Ahoo, ahoo, ahoo.
Nice, okay. There's still quite a delay on the on the alerts there. Medieval Dead says, I like the hell out of this stream. I appreciate that, Medieval Dead. Reno says, I don't have any matches planned yet. Next is Europeans. Awesome, Reno. Focusing on the WAF circuit. I like it. How you doing, Ozzy? Like I was saying, your stream was really nice. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed hearing Alex talk. I usually do. Really nice guy. He helped me some time ago. It's nice enough to offer up some of his time while I was researching something. Even called me, which was nice talking to him. But I think he's pretty like receptive to most people talking to him. I don't think you have to be a content creator or anything. I think he'll talk to anyone that wants to. Which is not an open invitation to go barrage Alex Kurdecha, but yeah. I just think he's nice enough to talk about arm wrestling with anyone. Raiden says even 2013 Levon beats any version of Dennis. Don't know about that. You're talking on the left hand or both hands? Hey Dungeon Master Arm Wrestling, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Is the stream buffering, guys? Yeah. Because YouTube is giving me a weird error here. Saying it's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I hope it's okay on your end. Thank you once again, guys, for all the super chats, White Wolf, Phil Woody, and of course Muscle Bike for the gifted subs. Yeah. Never have to do it. I don't ask for it either. Not on live streams, and I think I've mentioned my memberships once in one of my videos, right at the end. But yeah, I don't mention it in videos either because it's not necessary. If you watch my channel and sometimes give me a like or a comment or whatever, yeah, that's more than enough. Those who do go the extra mile there and decide to donate, I do appreciate you for sure. It's like extra motivation to put my everything in every video. No, that sounds a bit grandiose maybe, but that's the way I do try to approach it. Reno says, and after Worlds I will have a super match with somebody. Awesome. So that's kind of secretive there. I don't know if you meant it that way, but yeah. Lots of love in the chat today, yes indeed. A lot of really generous people. The sky is the limit for Reno, says Dungeon Master Arm Wrestling, yes. I agree there. I made an entire video on Reno, as I think he's definitely one of the prospects to watch, right? I don't even know if you can still call him a prospect by now. I think he's pretty well cemented already. Just a thumbs up sticker, says Phil Woody. Well, I appreciate that, man. And it's good that you're teaching me about some YouTube functionality I wasn't even aware of by doing so. Reno says, did you see Bacho after pulling Prudnik? Yeah, I think I did. Didn't Prudnik kind of dominate him? Was I wrong? I might have been remembering wrong there, but yeah. Hey, Toljan in the chat. How you doing, Toljan? It's been a while. Good to see you. White Wolf says, do you want to be God? Get on over to Arm Gods. Yes, Arm Gods has treated me very well. And have been very welcoming. They're a supporter of my channel, so yeah, whatever I can do to support them, I will. Check them on out if you can. White Wolf using his members message. I think with memberships you get a couple of free messages, like super chat messages, so that's awesome. The more I can offer in return for memberships, the better. If any of the people that have become members, even if you've been gifted a membership, have any ideas on something you want to see, it's like members only content for the channel, let me know. I've been thinking of maybe doing some training videos. I don't know if any of you guys would have any interest in that, but I've just been thinking about some content that I can put out for members that you guys would enjoy. There's a couple of lifts maybe that I can share with you guys, or some stuff we do during the training. I don't know. Something like that. If any of you guys would be interested, I could put something like that out. Muscle Bikes says the live stream itself is fine, but the video being played is in slow-mo sometimes. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I'm gonna have to find a better way to play some videos. Right now I'm just, yeah, using a browser source and just playing them on YouTube in the background. It's probably not the most efficient way. Stream is golden, says Phil Woody. Stream seems good. That's good to hear. No buffering here. Awesome. All good. James says RIP Kenny Hughes. Yeah, we probably passed the part in the video where Kenny Hughes was in, right? Yeah, rest in peace, Kenny. Yeah, I talk about it briefly in the video. Yeah. Cool guy. Had some demons, obviously, but yeah. Really cool guy. Was a really cool guy, at least. Muscle Bikes is training videos. Welcome, all newbies to the sport will benefit. Yeah, I'm not like putting them out as some sort of claim that I fully know what I'm doing, you know what I mean? But yeah, it would be fun maybe to watch some of them together, or maybe talk about it in the members area. Hey, Marcus Thompson, how you doing? Talking about Arm Gods. It's like I mentioned Arm God and magically Marcus Thompson appears. How you doing there, Marcus? Hope you're well. Pete West in the chat. Medieval Dead says, yeah, some videos that give a bit of a peek behind the hand-shaped curtain would be fun for membership videos. Okay. I don't want to assume, you know, yeah. It's not something that I would put out to stroke my own ego or something like that. I don't think most people probably have very little interest in what goes on behind the hand-shaped curtain, so to speak, right? But yeah, sure, I'm more than willing to do that. I think someone, talking about that, someone recently put, I won't mention who for obvious reasons, but someone recently put a picture out there of me without, yeah, of just fully me. Let's say with my human suit on. Just put it out there on social media. So that's nice. Mr. Peanut says, Hawaiians believe King Kamehameha's birth fulfilled the prophecy that foretold of the birth of a male child who would rise to power and become a mighty conqueror and ruler of all the Hawaiian islands. That's interesting. Did you do some Uma there? Or Pa Uma? Yeah, the arm shock thing, I've heard about that, right? That's gonna be another wild one. Really wild. Marcus, please, man. What's going on today? You guys have been, yeah, way too generous there. Marcus, you didn't have to do that, my man. I'm kind of waiting for the alert to go off here. It seems to be lagging behind a bit, but yeah, that's crazy there. A €50 donation from Mr. Thompson. Also a rather secretive man. One of the masterminds behind Arm Gods. It says, Shlante, yeah, I'm still not good at pronouncing that. Arm Historian, thanks for coming to Arm Gods Ireland. Incredible event. And of course the best party. See you at the next one with the Arm Gods army. We are taking over. Ow, ow, ow. Awesome there, Marcus. That's, yeah, too much, man. You guys have already been really generous towards me. Even just thinking of me and getting me, wanting to get me over there to your events in person. Yeah, that's crazy. Like I said, Arm Gods, big supporters of the channel. It's finally coming through here, the alert.
Slain Tom Historian. Thanks for coming to Arm Gods Island. Incredible event and of course the best party face. See you at the next one with the Arm Gods Army. We are taking over. Ahoo ahoo ah.
There we go. got a reading there and a little shout from Jerry. Yeah, Marcus, once again, thank you, man. That's way too generous. Every one of you. Crazy this live stream. You guys have been going wild. Marcus, White Wolf, Phil, of course. Muscle Bike. Thank you all. Of course, everyone, thank you for being here. I know we've been kind of all over the place this live stream. But I want to thank you. Let me try and pull up chat again. Yeah, YouTube keeps giving me this weird connection error message. But it doesn't seem to be affecting anyone. Let me turn down the quality a little bit on this video. White Wolf says, do you use lip balm on your finger? Are you asking me, White Wolf? Because yes, of course. Money slam, yeah, you can say that again, White Wolf. That's crazy, Marcus. Eric Harlan says, yo, Arm Historian, been keeping up with me? Had my first super match yesterday, bruh. Yeah, Eric Harlan, you're like kind of a weird, strange figure to me. You tag me in a lot of messages on Instagram. I hear some weird stuff about you, and I don't know what to think about you. So yeah, I guess it's been working what you've been doing. I have noticed you, yeah, in a way. Who we got? Tobias versus Kamil Jablonski. Yeah, why don't we go over some East versus West matchups here? James M says, where is Arm Historian from? Take a guess there, James. I'm interested to know what you think. SA, formerly Creamy, says, hey, Arm Historian, busy at work today, but stopped by to say hi. Well, I do appreciate that a lot, Creamy. Yeah, thanks for that, man. Hope work is treating you well. Don't let it tire you out too much. Take a break in time. But thanks for dropping by. Okay, Mr. Peanut, that's a wild claim there. In 7075, Kamehameha proved his strength and power by overturning the Naha stone, which weighs 5,000 pounds. Now, you say documented 18th century champion. Now, I'm sure this story is documented, but yeah, it's not really, you know. You expect me to believe that claim, or because it's a nice story, it's a nice legend, and cool part of Hawaiian history. I know it's linked to arm wrestling, a big part of Hawaiian history. But yeah, that's a cool story. Medieval Dead says he's from Armenia. Yeah, why not Medieval Dead? I've used that one before. Marcus Thompson still recovering from the event. Yeah, man. I loved Arm Gods. I truly did. I loved my time there in Ireland. Even just the city we were at, Carlingford. Really nice. Really nice, quaint little town. Arm Gods, the Islanders Challenge. Challenge out to all island nations who have to fly. About to compete anyway, says Mr. Peanut. That's an interesting idea. So you want to have an arm wrestling tournament between all the island nations? Who do you think would win there? Huh. It's actually an interesting question. I don't know. Australia? Is that an island nation? New Zealand has to be, right? But I don't know about Australia. I don't know if you'd consider that an island nation. I guess if you consider Australia an island, then you might as well consider the Americas an island too, you know what I mean? I don't know. Interesting though. Strange premise there, Mr. Peanut. But yeah, I always enjoy your out there messages. Some way or another. The Schmo says you better learn to lick boots, Harlan. Beerman is the guy and you'll only get to arm gods through him. With some laughing smiley faces there. Hey, Jacobin. How you doing? Formerly creamy, now just dry down and crusty, says White Wolf. Arm gods coming to America soon. Watch this space. I'd love to see it. Yeah. I think that'd be great. I also saw East vs. West is going to the US soon, right? Arm gods going to take the Yanks by storm. Awesome. Great to hear that, Marcus. I think the event in the US makes a lot of sense. Like any of the events you guys organize in the US would make sense to me. I think that would be a good fit. East versus West, Islanders versus Continent, says Mr. Peanut. Kazazuri is going to bed, I think. Bye-bye, Kazazuri. See you next time. Thanks for being here. James M says, I'm not sure where you're from. Foreign accent. Yeah, I'm sure to you it's very foreign. Maybe I'm just from some really remote place in the US, right? Eric Harlan says, Marcus Thompson, I can't promise if and when me and Ryan see each other, but don't be surprised if I pop his ass like Blaster did in Over the Top. Okay. Phil Woody says, it's the continent, pal. Australia. Yeah, and there's also different definitions of continents, which is something I've learned recently. But yeah, to me, like, as we learned it in school, Australia is a country. Oceania is the continent. That's the way we always learned it, which is Australia together with New Zealand and a couple of others in there, like Fiji and stuff, I believe. Not sure on that. But yeah, that's the way we were taught in school. And you had North America, South America as two different continents. Antarctica, Europe, Asia, Africa. I think that's about it, right? I don't know, there were 7. But yeah, that's the way we were taught. But then in some video I saw online recently, someone was using another definition too, and then yeah, they explained that there were multiple ways people used continents and were taught continents in school, which is, yeah, interesting. White Wolf says the weird thing is that Arm Historian sounds exactly like this for real. As soon as you hear him, you know it's him. Is that weird though, White Wolf? I heard the same thing from Aussie arm wrestler. When I met him in real life, he said, now I know for sure your voice isn't AI. I don't think I sound like an AI, right? Hey, Franglish, how you doing, my man? Good to see you. Welcome. Muscle Bikes is through that, Wolfie. Yeah, Eric, you are trying there, man. That's for sure. Mr. Peanut says Arm Gods Australia would be a great place to host Oceania's Southern Hemisphere Islanders versus Continents, North versus South. Yeah, maybe Marcus, you should hire Mr. Peanut as a advisor for Arm Gods. Has a lot. His ideas are out there. I'll give you that, but they're interesting. AWE versus Arm Gods. Yeah, it would be great if AWE worked with you together. Talked with the AWE guys a bit at Arm Gods and really nice. Hey, formerly creamy, now dry and crusty. It's become an Armian, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You guys have been pretty crazy today with all the support. Never necessary, like I said, but always appreciate it. Yeah, once again, if you guys got any idea for members perks, let me know. I think we've hit a new record of members now, thanks to yeah, all you guys. So I think I can add a couple of new emojis. I think we're at that point. And yeah, maybe something else too. Not sure. If you think of something, let me know. Arm Gods is all for a blood battle. Yeah. Yeah, I saw. In person. They're not afraid of blood. Very true. Yeah. Marcus Thompson says better than Ryanair. Yeah, I also took Ryanair to Arm Gods. I didn't mind it. It just chose the cheapest flight I could find. But yeah, the leg room does leave something to be desired. I'm quite a tall guy, and it was only an hour and a half, so I really didn't care. But holy shit, man. Those planes have gotten smaller and smaller, I think. It's been a while since I traveled on a plane, and yeah. But yeah, it was only like an hour and a half, so at the end of the day, I don't really care about that. Non-profit corporation Mr. Peanut is silently busy in many endeavors. Well, you do sound like the kind of guy that would be Mr. Peanut. I'd actually love to have you on as like one of the participants in an arm wrestling trivia quiz. Just because I think your answers would be out there. Yeah, Muscle Bike. More members emojis, of course. Hit me with your best one and I'll make it happen. I'll do that after the live stream tonight. I'll add a couple more. We need an Arm Gods emoji for sure. I like that. Yeah. I like that for sure. I'm thinking of more that we can add. It's a tough one. How did you guys notice we didn't even do one match prediction? Talked about one East versus West match. I think, let me check if Neil is going live. I'm not quite sure if the fix is going live in 5 minutes or not. If he isn't, then we can go. Then we can keep on going a little while. I know I shouldn't like say his name even while people from Arm Gods are present. But that's usually the lineup on Sunday evening, right? Arm Historian, The Fix, and then Aussie Arm Wrestler. Or maybe I lost my time slot by now. Hey, NLV, good to see you. How you doing? You came in right at the end of the stream, kind of. Got a couple minutes left. But good to see you either way. Tuesday night we'll be releasing the tag match on YouTube, says Marcus Thompson. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna want to see that again. I saw it in person, quite brutal. Yeah, definitely go watch that on Tuesday. Eric Harlan says, who is Brezink going against at East versus West? Does he have a match at the next East versus West? I don't think so, right? Don't see it here. Heath says, I'm late. Yes, you are, Heath. But fashionably late, right? 5 minutes before the end. Why not? Yeah, a lot of usual suspects. A lot of regulars here in chat, so I appreciate you guys a lot. New people and lurkers, of course, more than welcome to. Thank you. But you guys have been really generous this live stream. Yeah, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. Not because of your generosity, although that did help. But I enjoyed every minute of just hanging out with you guys on a Sunday, talking about arm wrestling, shooting the shit, as it were. And LV just got off work. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest, what remains of your Sunday there, NLV. Enjoy some much deserved rest. Live in 2 minutes, says Phil Woody. Yes, indeed. Yes, White Wolf, thank you for linking Arm Gods there. Get over to Arm Gods. Either armgods.com or the Arm Gods YouTube channel. They've been kind enough to involve me in their event and invite me over there. So yeah, do go check them out, please. TOS Move says, have a great night. Arm Historian, have a great night. TOS Move, I appreciate you for being here, man. Neil who, says Dangerous Dan? Josh Tormachi with his, what might be his first message ever, says CDDDDD rack. Pure poetry there, Josh. Thank you for that. Bear says hit the like button. Yes, guys, hit the like button on your way out. Go check out The Fix if you want to after the stream. Tell good old Neil there that the Arm Historian sent you. Maybe you'll be so kind to shout me out, who knows. Marcus Thompson says, don't worry about other channels, do own thing, Arm Historian, what Arm Gods does, no rules. And that's part of the thing I like so much about Arm Gods, Marcus. And I appreciate you saying that. The Fearless Spectrum says, I'm back getting bigger, lots of protein, rice, chicken. Awesome, the Fearless Spectrum. Keep those gains up. Keep doing well. Oh, that reminds me, before I go, guys, one last thing. I mentioned this before in a previous stream. If any of you have got any training footage or lifts that you're doing or anything related to arm wrestling or even strength training is fine, and you want to kind of showcase that maybe on the stream, you're fine with people looking at it, send it over to me, either on Instagram, Facebook, Discord, even on TikTok, believe it or not. Yeah, shoot me a PM with some footage and I'll showcase it on the live stream. I want to devote a section of every live stream to going over maybe some viewer footage. I've got a couple of videos already, but I want to save a couple up and kind of organize them into a couple of different live streams there. So if any of you guys would be interested in that, member or not, doesn't matter, send them over to me. Let me know. If you can, give me some context. And if not, that's fine too. Josh says, "You're the man, love your content." Well, thank you, Josh. I appreciate that a lot, really. Anyone taking the time out of their day to just send me that kind of message. I do read them and I do appreciate them a lot. Medieval Dead, take care. See you later. You're welcome for the stream. Yeah, Heath, please do, man. I'm always interested in watching like what regular viewers especially, but anyone really, but our regular viewers are up to when it comes to arm wrestling. I'm always interested in watching that, and I think if we can watch it together as like a little community here, I think we can learn from that together too. So yeah. Yeah, Marcus Thompson, please do send some clips too. If you've got any promotional clips, if you send me the source, like the clip itself, yeah, I'll definitely use it. Sylvester Stallone says you missed the stream. Yes, you did. You can always rewatch it or join us next week on Sunday. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Get your asses over to The Fix if you want to, and tell him the Arm Historian sent you. Once again, everybody, thank you so much for your support. It's been crazy this stream. And I'll catch you next time. Arm Historian, out. Bye-bye.